Hey folks, I'm doing this video because a couple of people have wanted me to show the recent list of folks that have failed to provide proof and evidence that atheism is accurate and correct. So here it is, and then I'm going to show you some videos real quick. But it's Fidelity. So if you guys are writing this down, I know you want to do a video yourself, and I know there's a couple of you that asked me. So here's the list. If you email me on YouTube, I'll cut and paste this and I'll send it to you. But these are a list of folks that have failed to provide proof and evidence that atheism is accurate and correct. FidelityFFF, Rilsailend, altruistic, whatever, rdubwiley, Caveman 73, Panda Monk 69, Join the Other, LeVoixNoire, CITIZENFESS, Pharaoh 481, dumoktheartist, Seraph 101, BaconNCream, THEANMish. You know, you can go on down here. I'm not going to pronounce some of these names. Matt with the Atheist Experience Show. Remember, Matt said that a unicorn in a box proves atheism is accurate and correct, and everyone laughed at that. JamesMorlan, Fighting Fefner, think about it. Look how many people have failed to provide proof and evidence that atheism is accurate and correct. Something Seal, sxevamp, happycabbie, dark sky val 1234, OukaKisa, paulchartley, and then we have the Atheist Experience Show plus the Atheist Experience channel on YouTube. ARONRA failed miserably. Coughlin 616, dprjones, Thunderfoot. The amazingly hellbound atheist. He did 3 videos, 2 or 3 videos avoiding the question, and finally I kept saying, now you need to do it where you're answering the question. He would get my question and dishonestly change the wording of my question. So finally he did one where close enough, and he admitted there is no proof and evidence that atheism is even true or accurate. He admitted it. Dark the Atheist called into my show and he chickened out 5 times on the radio. He calls up on live radio because he was in the chat room acting like he was a big man and stuff. So I said, well, why don't you call in and answer the question? So when he called in and I asked him the question, he chickened out 5 times on the air. If you click below here, go to my radio show, you can hear him do that. I don't know why he would call in if he would chicken out. Atheists of Florida radio show said, and I quote, the only proof and evidence they have that atheism is accurate and correct is their say-so. Tooltime 9901 did a Dark the Atheist and basically ran from the question. ReligionIsCancer, all these folks, look at, all these folks failed to provide proof and evidence that atheism is accurate and correct. So now, let's go ahead and let's show you something here. This is really cool. Where's the mouse? Now, as you know, we've had this atheist admit that, you know, the atheists really got destroyed when we called into their show. And we have the amazing atheist admitting there is no proof and evidence that atheism is accurate and correct. And then we have the Laurel and Hardy of atheism here, where they admit that a unicorn proves atheism is accurate and correct. I don't know how that does it, but that's the mental logic and lack of rational thinking of atheism. So I'm doing these videos, and a lot of atheists, they think that they can't just come to the fact that all these atheists really are admitting, like he admitted, the amazing atheist admitted, the amazingly hellbound atheist, unfortunately, unless something changes in his life, he admitted that there is no proof and evidence that atheism is accurate and correct, which is the correct answer that atheists should give. Now, it took me 2 or 3 times to get him to answer it. So this dude here is saying that basically all these channels that I just showed you are fake accounts. He's an atheist. He just can't come to grips that the atheist would admit that there is no proof and evidence that atheism is accurate and correct. Listen.
What proof and evidence can I provide that proves atheism is accurate and correct? There is no proof or evidence that anyone can supply that proves atheism is accurate and correct.
Now, that guy was an agnostic atheist, and he did a video and he admitted that there is no proof and evidence. the same exact thing the amazing atheist said. So what you atheists need to do is you just need to give it up. Because I'm just going to keep pouring salt on the wounds, and because you guys need to see the truth that atheism is full of crap. So some people just can't come to grips. It's like their false world of atheism is tearing down. You know what I always say about atheism? It's a crutch for those people that cannot bear the reality of God. That's what atheism is. So what they're doing, like what this guy does, and a lot of atheists are doing this, they're saying, well, those aren't really atheists saying that. Shock made fake YouTube accounts, and I don't know how I got the atheist to get on the video. It doesn't make any sense. So they're even trying to deny reality that the atheists are admitting that it's really based on blind faith. Listen.
Shock of God has been charged with creating a stock account fully for the means of, so he could make another video or whatnot.
So the atheist is saying that those people were not real people because, you know, like basically what atheist would admit that atheism is really a bunch of crap, which what these atheists are admitting. Now, I'm going to show you guys something. The top annotation here is going to be this video here. If you click the top annotation, don't click it yet. And you're going to hear Matt here say that proof and evidence that atheism is accurate correct is a unicorn in a box. So that's madness. And also, if you play the whole video through, you're going to hear the amazing atheist, and he says, so shock of God. So you could tell it's not quote mine. He's answering my question. He said there is no proof and evidence that atheism is accurate and correct. You'll hear him say it. So this other atheist here, OukaKisa, he just can't bear the reality that atheists are admitting that atheism's full of crap. And then this guy here, I'll put that annotation below. He admits that atheism is being destroyed by that question. He admits it. So, you know, come on, atheists. You need to do what I did. You need to realize that you've been punked. You know what it is to be punked? When you basically got tricked into believing something was accurate and correct when it's a bunch of crap. And if there's anything that's a bunch of crap, believe me, it's atheism.